Ask me what I do and who I do it for. Yes, sir. It's your boy Romeo Reacts. We finna get straight into it, bro. Appreciate y'all clicking on the video. Subscribe if you're new. This is Court Cams. Lawyers behaving badly. Top 6 moments. Let's get right to it.
We're off now to Raleigh, North Carolina, and the Wake County Courthouse. Visitors, attorneys, and employees of the court are entering the building and going through the main security checkpoint. Watch closely as this man picks up his personal belongings from the container. Whoops. He has no idea he just dropped his wallet, and now he heads to the elevators. It's not until he attempts to pay.
That's crazy. Y'all ever went somewhere, bro? Went to the grocery store or a regular little corner store, or went to do something, bro? Or even went out to a bar or something, bro, and got tipsy or something, got buzzed, and drop your wallet, bro, and don't even realize you dropped your wallet till later on or the next day, bro? That's tough. I've been there before.
Pay a court research fee on another floor that he realizes his wallet is missing. Inside, $1,600 in cash.
Ooh.
Fortunately for him, someone returns the wallet to another security checkpoint in the building later that day. Unfortunately for him, it's missing the cash.
Dang.
So security does some sleuthing.
Somebody pick your wallet up, take your cash, and report it back to security. That's bogus, bro.
Moments after he drops his wallet,
and he was on his way to go pay a bill, bro, a fee or whatever.
This gentleman makes his way through security and apparently becomes aware of the situation.
Look, you see it. Look at it. Look at it. Scoop him right up.
He and the wallet head to the...
Bro, after he picked it up, he looked back at security, bro, and it kept going.
Elevators, just missing the wallet's owner.
Wow.
It looks like he's checking out the contents.
Put it right in his pocket. That's
He
crazy.
goes up to the 4th floor. A short time later, he's back in an elevator. You can see what looks like the wallet here in his folder.
Yeah.
He gets off on the 1st floor and turns the wallet into security, minus the cash. He tells them he found the wallet in a bathroom. Security's able to track him down and arrest him in court. What was he doing in court? Defending someone, because he is a defense attorney.
Let's see this dude.
He's convicted of misdemeanor larceny.
Look at him, bro. Look at his eyes, bro. He look like he's stressed out, bro. You can't just pick up somebody's wallet, bro, and go on about your day. Take the money, and then take the wallet back to security, bro. And you a lawyer, bro? That's crazy, bro. I know he got hit with a fine or something. I know he got, you know what I'm saying? If I was a dude who wallet that was, bro, I'd have sued, bro. Promise I would have, bro. Got back.
And as a result, he's disbarred, fired from his job, no longer allowed to practice law in the state of North Carolina.
Ooh.
Arrangements are made to pay back the $1,600 to its rightful owner.
There you go.
Next, we go to a child custody hearing in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Okay.
The plaintiff is Shelby Bachman, and the defendant, Jonathan King. The couple are arguing over visitation rights for their 2-year-old son, Joseph. The issue is King's unpredictable work schedule. The attorneys are Don Procopius, and for the defense, Machancy Kramer.
Because my client is a UPS driver, his schedule, though, is not a set schedule. It varies. So he has to keep her notified of when his schedule is changing so that she's aware of pickup.
Bro, this baby only 2 years old, bro, and they already in court fighting over custody, bro. That's sad, dog. Like, if I'm sure when they had the baby, I'm sure they thought they was gonna be together forever, bro. But you never know, bro. You never know, bro. 2 years later, look where y'all at. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't finna put personal business out there like that. But you know, I know some people who going through the same thing, bro. It's crazy, bro. Like when you first meet a female, bro, and this and that, you know, you think you in love and this, bro. Y'all already know how it go, bro.
She has told him now if he's more than half an hour late, he forfeits his entire weekend and can't see the kid.
What?
Has Joseph gone weekends that he would have expected to see his father without seeing his father?
He has not missed one weekend. Not one.
The threat was made.
I
Not
didn't
one.
ask you if the threat was made. I asked if it happened. You led me to believe that it was happening.
Bro, if she's talking about if he an hour late, he can't see his sons for the weekends, bro. I guarantee y'all that it has been a couple weekends where he did not see his son, bro. I would guarantee y'all that lady lying, bro.
No.
My client has worked with him at times that it was still Saturday morning that he picked
And
up.
she's sitting down.
Here.
After hearing from both sides, Judge Sandra Pomerantz points to the lack of cooperation between the parents.
What I see here is parties not being creative. But
Right.
these two need to be adult enough to say, okay, this happened, where do we go from here?
Right.
But Your Honor, and I agree with you. And so what she's done is on these times where she's worked with him, but then I think it was within the last 2 weekends.
I thought you said you agreed with me.
I do agree with you.
Okay,
that
so
you that
listen
judge.
to me. You're going to be done with this case when this case is over and these parties are divorced. They'll never be done with this case. Okay?
Wow.
So rather than complaining to me, it's a discussion with Mr. Procopius being creative.
This rule, I said this rule. This judge kind of rude, bro. She just trying to, you know what I'm saying, defend her, what's her name, bro? Her defendant.
It appears the judge has struck a nerve with the defense.
My client has come up with all kinds.
Dealing with one of
Wrong with
these,
these ads,
you need
man.
the
I'm
free
sorry,
Fix
man.
Finder service from AutoZone. It checks these warning lights.
Alright, let's get back to it.
Solutions, Your Honor, and it comes down to what mom wants is what mom is going to demand.
Hey, she not lying, bro. It comes down to what the woman wants, bro. No lie. That's how it always is, bro. The woman, the female, it always comes down to what she wants, bro. No matter how, you know what I mean, good of a person you is as a or not a husband, but as a baby father, no matter how hard of a worker you are, bro. It all comes down to her, bro.
Okay, I don't buy that.
Well, Your Honor, that's how it is.
What I'm telling you is, have you discussed this issue with Mr. Procopius?
Yes, I have in the hallway.
Okay. And has it been a matter of making demands or saying, what are we going to do?
No, it's a matter of
been
calling
a
my
matter-
client.
Things
What?
begin to get personal, and the judge has a few words for Kramer.
I do have experience with you using inappropriate language.
And you know
toward
that I would
women.
admit it if I had done it. And if I was going to do it, I would have done it to her face.
You know what? You want to be a sailor? Fine. Go be a sailor in your private life. But don't be a sailor.
Alright, bro. Now this lawyer is crossing the line, bro. She literally just got owned. You know what I mean? Because dude was talking about she calling her all type of names and stuff, bro. Like, nah, see. And then the judge said she seen her. She got, you know, she seen her saying names, saying words and bad words and stuff like that. Oh, bro, this lawyer, bro.
Sailor in my court or in my cases.
I didn't.
Again, I don't judge people with sailor language because I use a little sailor language, but only in my private life.
Right.
Not in my courtroom.
Right.
Not to a litigant, not to an attorney.
Right.
I don't do that because that's not professional. And ma'am, I warn you, one of these days, the state bar is going to catch up to that. Because if you
Facts.
read the rules, there is an ethical rule about fairness to opposing counsel.
I know that there are also rules about treating people equally.
She snapping, bro. Hey, what the judge just said is true, factually true, bro. bad things and stuff stuff in that nature, bro, that you doing and study doing, bro, it will catch up to you, bro. It's called karma. You know what I'm saying? Bro, it will catch up to you, bro.
Without regard to race, ethnicity, or gender. I find it highly objectionable that anyone complains about my language, because I know all kinds of male attorneys who have no problem picking up the phone and screaming cuss words at me. So if I am outside there where my First Amendment rights are in full effect, I will say what I choose to say when I choose to say it, and that is my right in this country.
Are you?
She's snapping, bro. What the judge got to say? Are you done?
But after a few minutes of civility, the counselor starts up again.
We've spent, 5-10 minutes talking about nothing that is relevant to this case, because I, as a female attorney, am being chastised over language that men feel free to use every single day, and they do.
You are giving me a headache because you're yelling, and I don't like having a
Well, I'm
headache.
being attacked, Your Honor.
No, you're not. Sit down, counsel.
Just sit down. Just sit down.
I'm done hearing from you.
Ooh.
Unsatisfied with the parties' solutions, the judge orders an evidentiary hearing, which means the parents will submit evidence against each other and the judge will make a ruling. In a child custody case, it can get ugly.
Your lawyers are going to be painting a picture for me in court. And it's not going to be a great picture of either one of you about the other.
Even after the judge makes her decision, the defense tries one last argument.
Your Honor.
I have nothing more to say, and I don't want to hear from other...
Bruh, she not quitting, bruh. This judge not trying to hear nothing she's saying, bro.
Either one of you, I'm going to set the trial.
I understand that.
So sit down.
The couple's evidentiary hearing is postponed multiple times and has yet to be heard.
Bro, that couple, bro, they just need to get it together, bro. For real. That baby 2 years old, bro.
Most attorneys will tell you it's a pretty smart idea to stay on the judge's good side when arguing a client's case. What's not a good idea is to accuse said judge of serious judicial misconduct.
You know there was jury tampering Wednesday. You saw it yourself.
The man dropping that bombshell is Kentucky Commonwealth attorney Larry Rogers. And on the receiving end is Judge Vernon Minyard. And he's not receiving it well.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Rogers.
Ooh.
I've never tampered with a damn jury in my life, and don't you ever accuse me of that. Do you understand me?
I heard you, Your Honor.
You better understand me.
See the
Hey,
letter?
don't talk. You better understand me.
Your Honor, there is an investigation. I will let you know.
Well, you investigate me all you want.
I didn't-
I'm not scared of anything, because I have never done anything
You
wrong.
said you did.
Rogers is actually referring to another case he and the judge are involved in, which includes allegations of jury tampering and corruption in Russell County.
Wow.
You just said if you become a witness, you have to recuse yourself in this matter.
I don't know what I'd be a witness for. All I did was there were some jurors that had to be out.
Yell me all you
I'll
want.
yell all I want. This is my court, and I'll do what I want.
He not playing, bro. This judge not playing.
Do you understand me?
You
But I
understand
am
me?
going-
Go sit down. I don't want to hear anything else from you.
Turns out the allegations had no merit, and Rogers himself would later be accused of prosecutorial misconduct in several cases,
Wow.
though those claims would also
Grow your
Oh.
Office 365
I didn't even
skills
see
on
that
LinkedIn
coming.
Learning.
My bad, y'all. Let's get back to it. though.
dismissed.
This is my court, and I'll do what I want.
Snap.
We're at the Jefferson County District Court in Louisville, Kentucky, and Judge Sandra McLaughlin is hearing arguments as to whether or not the defendant, Ricky McAllister, should be held in contempt of court for a failure to comply to a court-ordered drug treatment.
I mean, that's where we are. And the court should deny the Commonwealth's motion to hold him in contempt. We don't have any evidence.
Okay, what's the Kane's position?
Judge, this defendant 8 times over has failed to comply. I don't know why he's failed to comply. He's failed to comply because he doesn't want to do it. He's failed to comply because he doesn't want to pay for it. He's failed to comply because he's an alcoholic.
Okay.
I don't
That's
know.
okay.
I don't know. But that's why the legislature has shifted the burden to the defendant to show cause. Now, that's what he was supposed to do on August 29th, and he willfully failed to appear in court. Now, do I have to prove Why he willfully failed to appear in court? No, of course not, because he didn't. And that's why I'm talking here.
I'm sorry.
And that's why the legislature has shifted the bill, and he can.
What is your objection, Mr.
notice to the Attorney General,
Fleck is
like the
arguing
law
things that
says.
are not in evidence. Mr. Fleck is arguing things that he doesn't know. Mr. Fleck,
I'm arguing things I don't know. I've forgotten more than you will ever know, buddy boy.
Hold on. It sounds like they finna fight.
Mr. Fleck.
I object to that. I take great umbrage of somebody coming in here and trying to disparage my knowledge and my reputation when he is still wet behind the ears.
Go fire off on him dead. go fire off on him dead.
Mr. Fleck.
I've been doing this a whole lot longer.
Ain't no way this judge in here just sitting here, like what? What judge is, bro? Any real judge gonna shut dog down? He yelling too much, bro. And he yelling over the judge.
Have a seat.
On this planet.
Okay, have a seat.
Okay, there
Thank
you
you very
go.
much. All right, we're going to recess until 1 o'clock. We'll see you back at 1 o'clock. Thank you.
Judge, I'll be here. I can't be here at 1.
You need to be here. You're ordered here to be at 1 o'clock.
Well, I'm supposed to have lunch with my mom in 1 minute.
Bring your mom.
You want me to call my mom and tell her I'm going to stand her up for lunch because of Mr. McAllister?
You can tell her you have to work. You want to make it 12. You can make it 1:30. The court is going to work. I'm recessing until.
You're going to make me stand up my own mother, my 83-year-old mother, who's waiting at a restaurant for me to show up.
You know why? Because I think it's important for Mr. McAllister to get this matter resolved.
Well, if he wanted to get it resolved, he had 9 opportunities to do so.
I understand that. We'll see you back at 1 o'clock.
Well, for the record, I think this is.
Oh. Oh. In the courtroom though? Hold on, we gotta go back.
Do so.
I understand that. We'll see you back at 1 o'clock.
Well, for the record, I think this is.
Mr. Fleck, we'll start when you are back here, so enjoy your lunch with your mother.
Ooh. What? So he still get to go and do what he want to do after saying that, bruh?
After lunch with Mom, they're back in court.
We're still on the record. There's been a motion for contempt. Mr. Fleck, did you want to make a statement?
I do, Judge. I'd like to apologize for my outburst at 12:15. I think I was being needled by counsel incessantly, and the very thought of me standing up my mother.
Let me stop you right there. If you're going to make an apology, I don't need it. You don't need to talk about anybody else's behavior but your own.
I would apologize for my behavior and my outburst. The thought of my mother being stood up for lunch, I have no way to get a hold of her. She does not have a cell phone. Was more than I could stand. And I reacted to that situation poorly, and I would ask the court's forgiveness, deeply apologetic for my outburst.
Because of his outburst, Bob Fleck is fired from the county attorney's office.
He got fired for that? I thought they'd have fined him or something, bro. Dang.
Next, we're in Denver, Colorado, for the deposition of attorney Robert Abrams. Abrams' firm was added as a defendant alongside their client in a lawsuit between 2 former business partners and are being sued for fraud, conspiracy, and aiding and abetting a criminal by the plaintiff.
Good morning, Mr. Abrams. Do you understand why you've been asked to give your deposition today?
No.
To say tensions are high in the room would be an understatement.
Definitely
Asking
high.
the questions off camera is the plaintiff's lawyer, Tom Werge. And on the other side of the table is Abrams' lawyer, Neil Sullenberger.
Are you aware that your firm, Abrams & Associates, is a defendant in a lawsuit that's going to trial next month?
Yes.
He pissed off. Look at
Have you had your deposition taken before?
I think so.
When have you had your deposition taken before?
I don't recall.
How many times?
I don't recall.
You're sitting here today under oath. You have no idea whether you've been deposed before?
I've answered that question. Object to form. Move on.
Object to form is a quick way to object during a deposition and, in effect, ask the attorney to clarify the question.
Have you been deposed?
Objective form. Objective form. Move to certify the question. If you feel that I haven't answered, then you can move for a sanction.
We're going to go ahead and stop the deposition at this point and dial the special master. Good morning.
He pissed off.
Yes, we are in the middle of a deposition this morning.
But when the special master isn't available, plaintiff's attorney Tom Werge asks the same question again.
Mr. Abrams, have you had your deposition taken before?
And gets the same answer.
Objective form. Asked and answered. Move on.
You need to answer the question.
The question was answered. Excuse me. Have her read it back.
Yep. Mr. Abrams, this is not your deposition.
Please don't harass me.
No, I'm not harassing you.
We're going to move for sanctions
I'm
against
asking you to
if you're not
answer
going
the
to
question.
allow
He just
her-
answered the question.
As the heated back and forth continues, Abrams, who is a witness, begins making his own objections, which a witness is not allowed to do during a deposition.
I'm going to raise, move to strike, find it objectionable, and then move for sanctions for harassment under Rule 30D. You can look it up if you don't know it.
Mr. Abrams, I feel quite confident that if any sanctions are entered in this matter, it's going to be against you.
Objective form.
For continuing to obstruct and not answer any of my questions.
Objective
You
form.
cannot object.
I just did.
You cannot.
I just did. I'm a lawyer. I'm a licensed, unblemished member of the bar. Unblemished. If you laugh at me one more time, I'm going to walk out of here.
Oh, it's getting heated.
Move for 30D3
We're
sections.
going to move for harassment sanctions against you right now.
Things only get worse when the arguments take a personal turn.
We're going to be here for a long time today if you do not answer my questions. I can't even get through my initial questions here because you are being so obstructionist.
That's
today.
because you're a weak lawyer. You have us.
Ooh, called him a weak lawyer though. I'm sure if I was a lawyer and another lawyer told me that.
Down here for fraud. Ask us fraud questions.
Okay, let's ask a couple more questions. Mr. Abrams, what are the pills that you just took?
Objective form.
None of your business. None of.
Wait, he can ask him about the pills he just took. You can do that? He can ask him about the pills he just took?
Privilege.
What are those other pills?
Oh, I think I get it because I think it was like another lawyer or something that happened. One of the court cam videos, it was a lawyer being prosecuted or whatever. And I guess he got life or something. He swallowed a pill or something, like acid pill or something, and killed himself in the courtroom. So I see.
Objective form, object to privilege.
None of your business. But I can tell you that if you took some of these, they would help get some of your weight off. I can tell you that.
He going in though. Yo, he going in, bruh. He talking about my man's weight and everything.
Oh, you're referring to when you called me fat when you walked in here.
Objective form.
If you want to raise your weight problem, Mr. Ward, with the jury and with the special master, please do. But we're not.
Bro, who is he? Is he talking to the judge like this? Ain't no way, bruh.
The ones that are sitting here in that condition.
I am going to end this deposition now.
Okay.
Mr. Abrams, we're going to continue it while we seek intervention of the special master.
Fine.
It's clear that you are not here to answer any questions today. We are going to move for sanctions against you.
He struck a nerve when he said something about his weight. You could tell in dude's voice, bruh.
And your firm for your conduct during this deposition, and we will take that up with the special master.
And we'll represent your conduct during this deposition.
Please do.
After reviewing the transcripts from the deposition, the special master issued an order for sanctions against Abram. His behavior during the deposition, along with other misconduct in the case, would ultimately earn Abrams a 9-month license suspension.
You have no evidence.
9
Put something in
months.
front of me and we'll answer the questions. You have nothing.
Man, they just 9 months of a license suspension, man. As a lawyer, I'm pretty sure that's bad, bro, because, you know, you got bills and stuff to pay and stuff like that. Kids, you know, you gotta get them food to eat and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that ain't too bad as far as, you know, a regular human being like us getting, you know, our license maybe taken away, because we still gonna drive, like, no lie. But yeah, man, that was court cam, man. Lawyers behaving badly, top 6 moments. I'm gonna stop it right here, bro. Cause this video is kind of long. I gotta work in the morning and stuff like that. But shout out to y'all, man. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel, bro. This is what we doing it for. We doing it for, bro. We doing it for the family. Rest in peace, Chuck. It's your boy Romeo, man. Y'all stay safe, man. 100. I'm out.